sky, on the vast plains of Anfauglith, there gathers the greatest force ever marshaled against Morgoth. Elves of the Eldar, proud men of the Edain, and brave dwarves, allied under the banner of Maedhros, son of Fëanor, and Fingon the Valiant, High King of the Noldor. Together they stand ready, hearts beating with hope and grim resolve, prepared to cast down Morgoth's fortress, Angband. But even as their ranks gather strength, betrayal already lurks. Morgoth, Lord of Lies, has sown seeds of treachery. Unknown to the elves and men, Uldor and his Easterling kin have secretly pledged their allegiance to the darkness. Yet hope still holds, for Turgon of Gondolin emerges from hidden paths with a mighty host, shining warriors unseen by friend or foe until now. Battle begins as dawn breaks over the land. Fingon, perceiving a false sign of victory, charges forth with his host. Thus, Morgoth's cunning trap springs shut. Orcs flood forth from the gates of Angband, howling with cruel delight. Leading them is Glaurung, father of dragons, whose fiery breath scorches earth and sky alike. Balrogs, demons of shadow and flame, stride fearlessly into battle, sowing terror and death in their wake. Yet even in the initial chaos, courage shines bright. Gwyndor of Nargothrond leads an impulsive charge, his rage uncontrollable after witnessing the brutal slaying of his brother Gelmir. His wrath is terrible, and the gates of Angband tremble as the Eldar reach them. But bravery alone cannot win this day. Morgoth unleashes wave upon wave of fresh soldiers, an endless tide. In the east, Maedhros' host is hindered, delayed by deceit and treachery. Uldor and his Easterlings finally reveal their betrayal, turning their blades upon their allies, sowing confusion and ruin among the ranks of the sons of Fëanor. Maedhros fights valiantly, but his army scatters, overwhelmed by enemies on all sides. In the midst of ruin and despair, the host of Turgon arrives, 10,000 warriors of Gondolin shining like stars against darkness. Their banners inspire renewed courage, and hope flickers briefly in hearts that despair had nearly conquered. Amid the chaos strides Fingon the Valiant, High King of the Noldor, who faces Gothmog, Lord of Balrogs. A duel of unmatched ferocity unfolds. Yet Fingon is ensnared by shadows, his light extinguished as Gothmog strikes him down, his body trampled into the dust. Seeing this, Turgon, burdened by sorrow, is urged by Huor and Hurin to retreat and preserve hope. Huor, with prophetic voice, cries, "Yet if it stands but a little while, then out of your house shall come the hope of elves and men. Farewell, my friend, and may we meet again beyond the circles of the world." Hurin and Huor of Dor Lomin stand defiantly against the advancing shadows, forming a rear guard to protect Turgon's escape. Their stand is legendary. Huor falls, pierced by arrows, but Hurin battles on, wielding his mighty axe, slaughtering orcs in heaps about him. As he swings his axe, Hurin shouts with unbroken spirit, "Ora Entuluva, day shall come again!" But the darkness is overwhelming. Eventually, Hurin stands alone amidst a ring of fallen foes, and at last Gothmog himself captures him, dragging him before Morgoth. Bound in chains of iron, Morgoth demands of Hurin the secret of Gondolin's hidden location, yet Hurin defies him. Enraged, Morgoth curses Hurin's family, condemning him to watch their suffering through Morgoth's own eyes. And thus the battle ends, known ever after as Nirnaeth Onuediad, the Battle of Unnumbered Tears, for no lament could adequately honor the dead. The vast plains of Anfauglith are littered with the fallen, its rivers turned dark with blood, its skies heavy with sorrow. Morgoth's triumph seems complete, his dominion over Beleriand assured, his enemies scattered or slain. Yet, amid the wreckage of defeat, faint glimmers of hope survive. Gondolin remains hidden, protected, The lineage of war endures, secretly nurturing destiny's chosen, Arundel the Blessed, from whom future hope shall spring. Though Morgoth believes victory is absolute, his triumph is incomplete. In darkness itself, seeds of renewal wait patiently. The resilience and sacrifice shown upon that battlefield shall echo through time, until one day Morgoth's shadow itself will fade, and day shall indeed come again. Click below and reward yourself with another fascinating and exciting story.